What's up, y'all? It's your girl Molly Brazy, and this is a BabyPink exclusive.
Who you think you fooling? Not us. You better show us some money or something. None of them pics. I know that your brothers. I know that you broke. If you like it, I love it.
Congrats on your most recent release, Boss Up, for your upcoming project, Pink Molly, due to release early 2021. So Boss Up is obviously a motivational anthem reminding everyone to stay on their grind. So can you tell us a little bit about the creative process behind this track and the collaboration?
So just like you said, it's more of a motivational type of song. So when I was making it, I was just thinking about, the people in the hood who we use our platforms to motivate, and like, people that listen to our music, they can actually take something from it. And I was thinking when I made it, like, not only the beat and the style Mozzie would fit on it, but the things that I'm talking about, I feel like he motivates a lot of people as well. So um once it was done, my team was like, "Oh, I hear Mozzie on this." I'm like, "Let's send it to him." We sent it to him, and he loved it and sent it right back. And that's how it really just came together.
Do you ever miss like going back in the studio, like with people, like collaborating together in the same?
I, I do miss that because it used to be like really fun when like you would go to another city and like everybody was just visiting that city. So then all of us would be at the same studio, and then that's how you do different collabs you would never even think you would do, type of thing. That's one thing I really do miss about collabing in the studio.
You never actually think of like how like you can just basically run into somebody and like network, and then boom,
Yeah.
you got a track.
Yeah.
So what are ways that you stay motivated then?
How I stay motivated? Well, now I have a baby, so he motivates me a lot to just keep going no matter what, because I'm not only looking after myself now, but I have to take care of him. I mean, I've been taking care of my family for a few years now, but this is a really big responsibility. Like, he didn't ask to be here, so I'm going to make sure I do my best to let him live his best little life.
Obviously, like it is a common narrative amongst people that like young women who get pregnant, like they can't have it all, but you're proving that you can, and you
I
can
definitely
take care of
wanted
your family.
a big thing when I did do it.
Yeah. So like you're clearly breaking this narrative. So how did you like balance all of this, and how did you balance, being pregnant while recording this project?
hmm I feel like me being a Pisces play a big role in it, because we are very emotional, and that's just even before my pregnancy. So when I got pregnant, it was like emotions all over the place. It wasn't hard for me to channel it. Like, it was easy for me to put it into the music, which is what I'm used to doing, like taking my anger out, taking my frustration out, whatever, when I go to the studio. So it's like, that wasn't the hard part. The hard part was being sleepy. I was sleepy like all the time. But if I'm sleepy, I'm gonna just take a little nap right quick, because I don't even stay asleep for that long. So I would just take a little nap right quick and get back up and get right back to it. But other than that, it wasn't nothing too different than what I'm used to.
Yeah. I feel like it's like something people just like, it's like a stereotype,
Yeah,
like,
they think about it too hard, and then at the same time, the females who do get pregnant, and just hearing that, it kind of makes them like that. They probably wasn't, slowing down with what they were doing and everything, but just people talking, discouraged them, and that's one thing that never happened to me. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't care what nobody got to say about me. Like, if I don't feel like that, then it's not what it is. You feel me? So people can't, make me feel some type of way or think in that, you know, mind state like that.
so for this project, are we going to be seeing Mo Money with Cuban Doll and Curious on it?
So, more money, I'm not sure. Well, Curious is definitely on there, but with Mo Money, I think we gonna start that. I mean, put that with our project that we gonna have coming out called Brazy Babies. I think I'd rather us put that on there, and that'd be like a record off of there that we're just just showing everybody what we coming back out with. Um, we definitely have a lot of music to come, so I rather us just use that with with the rest. Thank you.
So last year you released your album Built to Last. So what have you learned since the last release, and how does this new project differ from the previous one?
Okay, so Built to Last was more like a statement type of tape. Everything that was on there, actually, the whole thing really kept changing the narrative, but the name of the album was already out. So the songs that was actually originally supposed to be on there are not on there. It's actually like a turn up type of record. I mean album now, but um, that wasn't the intentions of it. But it still turned out like really good. Like I don't ever put out nothing that I don't like at all. But it was just the simple fact of me calling it Built to Last. What changed about it is that it was supposed to be just a statement, straight up hood music, drill, all of that. But it ended up being like some turn up, all over the place type of record because I don't know. I just want to show my versatile side, if that makes any sense. Like I just want to I feel like that makes me Built to Last as well. Like, that I could do anything. I can, switch it up. I can jump into any lane.
I completely agree. That's
Mm.
amazing.
But
Sorry.
that one, what changed between Built to Last and Pink Molly is that Pink Molly is going to be very, very motivating. And I named it Pink Molly because I wanted to be very addictive to my fans. I want them to listen to that every day. I want it to be songs on there that they're like, oh, I can't go the other day without listening to it, And that's what I really put into it for my fans to take out of it.
When do you think that we're gonna project it? Like, when are you projecting on releasing it?
Definitely in January. It's definitely going to be released in January, but I don't have the exact date.
It's soon. It's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Your fans are probably so excited too.
Yeah, I am.
So looking back to when you first started in 2016, like when like things actually like went up for you, like you've really been able to create a really strong foundation for yourself as an
Mm-hmm.
artist. So I'm curious for upcoming artists, what advice would you be able to give them about navigating this industry?
I want to say, don't let nobody change you. Um, know the game before you get into the game. Um, definitely have your best interests at heart. Have people around you that have your best interests at heart. Don't have nobody around you judgy because that will change the way you look at yourself. Um, stay true to yourself, of course. Always have confidence and don't look for handouts. It's best to work towards what you want besides just having it handed to you. So I definitely want them to know that.
You said that um, people should know the game.
Hmm.
What are things you maybe didn't know before you got in the game that you wish you knew?
Well, in the beginning, I really didn't know anything. I didn't know nothing about the game. I really just wanted to rap, literally. And I feel like the people who was in charge of me at the time, they took advantage of that, which is that's a really terrible thing to do because it's like you never know where somebody going in life. And then the simple fact that I believed in myself before anybody could believe in me. So even them doing that to me didn't really change the way I looked at my music. I'm like, everybody got to start somewhere, and it's a dirty game, and it's my fault that I did not know what was going on. You feel me? So, um, I mean, it would be everything, really, just everything. I didn't even know you could make money from music when I first started. Like, I didn't know you make money from views and all of that. I didn't know nothing about it. So I really just wanted to show my talent. and I was being taken advantage of. So just so that nobody can, that cannot happen to anybody. You should definitely know the game before you just try to, be a rapper and stuff.
Is there like has there been an experience that really shaped your perspective on the realities of the music industry?
And definitely, like, I had a team that was literally just in it for me to make music, like on some. It was a job type of situation, and I wasn't getting the reaction that I'm used to out of the studio when I go. Like, I'm used to people being in tune with my music. Like, I like when everybody is paying attention. I don't like nobody being in the studio with me that's not into the music, that's not like giving me reactions. Like, I need to hear something. So it's like, my last team, they were just like real dry on music. They just wanted me to make it and put it out, make it and put it out, make it and put it out. It was no feedback. It would just be, oh, do you feel, I don't know. It kind of took the fun out of it for me. It kind of started making it feel like a job. It kind of like made rapping not what I looked at it as in the beginning. And just having people around you that don't really believe in you, that's just in it for the money, is really hard to want to keep going. But just like I said, I've always believed in myself, so I always knew my worth, and I always knew, you know, everybody don't have your best interest at heart.
Yeah. Do you think that happens more often to women than men?
Definitely happens more often with women because it's a male dominated industry, and they're not looking at it like, they're looking at us like, I don't know, like just a woman. Like, and I feel like just being a woman is very powerful, but to a man, it's like you just a woman,
Mm.
Like, I don't even know how to explain that in a way, but yeah, and that was one thing that changed the way I came in the game too. Like, I wanted to do everything with confidence, even if I didn't know what was going on. I ain't want nobody to know that. I ain't want nobody to just try to take advantage of me or nothing like that. So yeah, it's a lot.
It's not, that's what I'm like, I'm glad you can speak on it so more women can know to what to avoid and can learn from your experience.
Yeah.
If you had heard that firstly, you could have avoided it too, so
Mhm.
I'm really happy that you can share that with us. um,
Yeah.
it's also like, um, the way that you rap obviously isn't commonly seen amongst like women.
Mhm.
We're like always forced to be like gentle.
Yeah.
So have you like experienced any obstacles because of your sound or anything like that?
Mhm. Obstacles, not really, because of the way that I carry myself. Like, you know, if people don't know me before I hit the stage, they probably think I'm gonna go on there and sing or something. And it's like, because that's just because I'm very quiet around people that I don't know. I'm just very observant, and I just like to, just check out my peek the scene before I even do anything. Then when I hit the stage, it's like, I can see a lot of people facial expressions change. Like, what? Like, like, I was not expecting you to do that. Or I come back off and it's like more people backstage waiting to meet me and tell me like, oh, wow, I didn't know you could do that. I got this for you. And, just because it's different to them. Like, and then the simple fact, I know what I'm talking about. It's not like somebody's writing it for me. I'm talking about my life. And I feel like that's why my fans can really feel where I'm coming from, and the lyrics is real, so it's like, it's a different approach with me. But I can see what you mean by that with other females, because they also have writers. Sometimes it's not from a life experience, and it could seem like, oh, she just trying too hard. That ain't her, like, yeah. I definitely get that with other females, but not with me. People don't really challenge me too hard when it comes to it. It's just after I hit the stage and get off, whoa, I was not expecting that. You're this and that, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So like clearly you take pride in writing your own music and ensuring that
Hmm.
it represents your authentic self, sharing your experiences that shaped you into the woman you are today. So how do you go about creating a song? And what's your favorite part about creating music? And like, what's the most challenging part?
Mm, my favorite part about creating music is it's like getting lifting the weight off my shoulders, like getting things off my chest to me. So it's like I have so many life experiences that I could talk about with things that happened in my life. The most challenging would be picking which thing to talk about at the time. Like, it's a lot of things that I haven't even spoke on that would like blow people's mind, but it's just like because it's so personal, I'm trying to find an approach to it. So that would be the hardest part, trying to figure out how to say it in a way, that don't, because I don't like talking about my business too much, but at the same time, in music, you can subliminally say a lot of things, and that kind of make music a lot better to me, you know.
I completely agree. I feel like the industry right now it's oversaturated with songwriters and ghostwriters
Hmm.
and artists who aren't being their authentic selves. So it's important to see more artists like you doing what they're doing and you know being like you. It's not like you're not talking about it. I feel like there's also a lot of people that are genuine and authentic, but then kind of are like, oh, they don't talk about the realities of
Hmm.
the music industry and how things need to change. Um,
Hmm.
what do you think is the reason of all this? Like obviously money and labels are like a big cause of this. But
Definitely.
what like how can we create change and like do you have like what do you think?
I feel like it's all in the, just like what people say, like, it's a dirty game for one. And I feel like I intimidate a lot of people because my music could have been gotten in the right hands. I could have been with people that have my best interests at heart and want to see me go far with my rare talent. But I feel like I intimidate a lot of people as well. And people in the industry, they looking at other people, like, people that just want to rap, like, oh, I can make you into a star because you have the image. I can give you this and I can have people write this for you. Like, it's people that don't have I don't know how to explain it, no type of artistic things going on, period. Like, they don't have no talent, period. People just giving it to them.
Exactly.
And
They're creating it.
yeah, my whole thing is, I don't know how we can change that. Like, I like being an underdog because I know where I'm going to be. I believe in myself and I know where I'm going in life. But I also, when I do get there and I have, um, time to do things like TV shows, I definitely want to get my own TV show going, and I want it to be called Rapper or Reciter, because I also feel like being an artist, um, you can get artist blocked. I mean, that's normal, especially sometimes you going through something in your life. Yes, you still have to make music. Yes, we still have to get up. We could have just lost somebody. We still have to get up and go do press and do all of this type of stuff. So you can get artist blocked. That's cool and everything. I'm not faulting people with writers, but at the same time, if you didn't come in here as yourself and have your own sound before somebody just giving it to you, just giving you your look, giving you this, giving you that, then it's like you're not an artist. And I don't feel like you should be having being acknowledged as an artist at all, because it's kind of unfair to the people that's actually in this working and, you know, doing everything and working as hard as they can to get where they want to go. So yeah, I want to have a show called Rapper or Reciter, and I'ma just lively lively, is that a word?
It can
Okay,
be.
I'm
We're gonna make it one today.
I'm record myself calling the artists up, like, trying to link with them, like, yeah, I want you to be on the show. The whole thing about the show is We all gonna sit down at a table and we gonna pick a beat and everybody just come up with, you know, a little rap to it, and the camera's gonna be going around them just watching us write it and watch us come up with it, and then we gonna go and we gonna record it, you feel me? And then the twist to it is, for one, if they don't sound the same when they do record it, if they deny even coming on the show, that lets you know, my writer can't be there, I'm not gonna be there. What else? That's why I want them to record me when I'm calling them up, just in the beginning. Because, I mean, regardless if you're going to be on the show or not, you're going to be on the show because I'm going to let them know that you ain't want to be on the show because you need your writer. Then, yeah, rapper or reciter, like, it's just going to just really narrow it down to the people that's really in here with talent. You feel me? Even if you've been getting your stuff wrote for you all this time, just try to write and let's just see what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Facts. I really like that. That's so dope. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it comes out one day.
Yes, I definitely want to do that. I'm gonna definitely start working on it real soon. I just, trying to get everything else back on track. But I'm definitely gonna do that.
Sounds like like MTV should sponsor, like, Netflix.
Mhm.
I heard.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing about growing up in Detroit?
My favorite thing about growing up in Detroit, for one, was all of my friends. Two would be being able to chill on the block. Like, I loved chilling on the block, like, just with all my friends. Like, them one days when everybody just end up being outside. Like, we don't even call each other. We just all end up on the same block, just chilling, just kicking it. That was the best memories of all time. That would be the best right there. That would be my main thing. Chilling on the block. I miss chilling on the block.
So growing up there, how has that influenced your sound?
Well, we have like this different type of sound to us. Like, I don't know, I just love our swag and, the way that we talk about what we go through and where we come from in life. I love the way we put it into music. I love that we can do any type of style and just turn it into our own. Just everything about Detroit music really molded me into the person that I am in the way that I rap, period. Just the people I grew up listening to, people I grew up being around, things I did definitely molded me into the, rapping the way that I do.
Yeah. You said that earlier that Built to Last, you were like more experimental and were more versatile with your sound. People sometimes don't, like, they like to stick to one sound. How do you like branch off?
I just like creating. Like, I just like music. Like, I like different music. I like to try things a lot. Like, a lot of songs that I've tried in the beginning, like me just playing around in the studio, people come back in there and be listening to it and they be like, oh, this is hard. And I'm like, I just be looking crazy because it's like I wasn't really trying. Like, I was playing on that song. They be like, no, it's hard. So I don't know. I just like the creative process. I just like to try new things, and it just end up working, I guess.
So then more people should like take that, and like if they're wanting to be more versatile, just like trying it out. It's like the same thing with like anything. When you're just trying to like grow, trying just to for the fuck of it, and then see what happens. If it sticks, it sticks.
Yeah. If it don't, I mean, you try it.
Exactly. I mean, you did, right? You can say you put in the work. So in 2017, you collaborated with Trina, and I'm just curious, like, how was it collaborating with such a legend?
It was amazing. Like, she is everything. Like, I grew up listening to her from my mom. My mom always listened to her, always bought all her CDs. So I basically grew up off Trina, and I don't know, it's just seeing her and meeting her and how cool she is. Like, I've met a lot of people in the industry, and they would change the way you look at them from the music, just from meeting them in person. Like, wow, you act like that, you know? So she was very real. Like, everything was the same. Like, everything that I expected, basically. Like, that's exactly what she gave me. Like, and I loved it. Like, she is like a gem in the music industry. So
Yeah.
it was amazing.
How did that happen?
When I did the Nan remix, we sent it to her. Well, my producer at the time, he made the new um, 2017 um, Nan beat. Like, just was playing, and I heard it, and I loved it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do me a little Nan remix, and we sent it to her, and she liked it. Not only did she like it, but she started Nan remix challenge after that, and it was like just a lot. And I feel like that's why she liked me. Like, that's why we are still so close, because it's genuine, like, and being able to link with somebody and get ideas off of that. I feel like that's the type of people you need around you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So what do you think of like the women in the music game right now?
Where I'm with
The women in the music game. What do you think of them?
the women in music right now, I like that it's a lot of women artists. I like that, we are having a little spotlight on this and stuff like that. But what I don't like is the people just getting handouts. It's just really not fair to people who, been working really hard to get that big break. And, I don't know. It's kind of like, it make it fake. Like, I don't know. It just make it real fake, and you just never know nowadays what's what and who's real, who's not. Because I mean, they just getting handouts. Like, you never know if they're a real artist. They just look like it.
Exactly. Exactly. You never know. At this point, with all the money in the game,
Hmm.
the influence is really heavy. So who would you want to collaborate with next then?
Who would I want to collaborate with? Definitely want to do something with NBA YoungBoy. I would like to do something with Pooh Shiesty, Dirk, Lil Baby. Um, I definitely want to work with Meek Mill. Um, I want to work with basically all the OGs, because I still listen to their music now. Um, I definitely want to get into R&B. I want to, start working with R&B artists as well. I just want to expand my music and just try everything.
Yeah, that's easy. Versatility.
Hmm.
um, so the last question I have is so your song "Fight Me" off your first mixtape, Molly World, it went viral on TikTok.
If you don't like me, bitch, fight me, bitch. Hey, how you doing? My name is B. Current move for everybody. You don't like my attitude, then sorry. I know these bitches like that. Yeah. If you don't like me, bitch, fight me, bitch. Hey, how you doing? My name is B. Current move for everybody. You don't like my attitude, then sorry. I know these bitches like that. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
how do you feel about that? Like, do you think that TikTok is like the next platform for artists?
I definitely think it's the next platform, because anything can really pop on TikTok. But that's one of those songs that I was telling you I was just playing around in the studio, and my manager at the time, he fell in love with the song and just put it out, put it on my album. And I didn't even know until I heard the album. I'm like, oh my God, he put this song out. And everybody just was going crazy over this song. I'm like, this is just so embarrassing. Like, it's like somebody going through your old pictures, like, type of embarrassing. Like, but I guess people like it. It's nothing that I can perform, though, because it's irritating.
Yeah, but it's honestly, like, I get why it went on, like it went viral on TikTok. It makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
The amount of people that like recreated it and just like
Mhm.
had their own like creative like ideas and twists to it.
Mhm.
It's really cool. I love it. I hope another song goes viral.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching, and you can follow my Instagram and my Twitter. Well, anything Molly Brazy at Molly Brazy with the blue check. And then I have my EP coming out, so make sure y'all stay tuned for Pink Molly. Merch is also dropping. The link is already there, so you can go and pre-order if you want to. More merch is on the way, so just make sure you stay tuned.